Welcome to Transitive Verb Wordsmith 1. Transitive verb are an action word that happens to something else. Let's go through the words. Disarticulate. To sunder. To separate, as joints. Reaffirm. To affirm again. Imbecile. To weaken, to make imbecile, as to imbecile men's courage. Puddle. To make impervious to liquids by means of puddle. To apply puddle to. Gold. Money, riches, wealth. Twill. An appearance of diagonal lines or ribs produced in textile fabrics by causing the weft threads to pass over one and under two, or over one and under three or more warp threads, instead of over one and under the next in regular succession, as in plain weaving. Disfeature. To deprive of features, to mar the features of. Breathe. To act upon by the breath, to cause to sound by breathing. Swagger. To bully. Rush. To recite a lesson, or pass an examination, without an error. Corporate. To incorporate. Oxygenize. To oxidize. Affirm. To declare, as effect, solemnly, under judicial sanction, a solemn declaration made under the penalties of perjury, by persons who conscientiously decline taking an oath, which declaration is in law equivalent to an oath. Strumpet. To dishonor with the reputation of being a strumpet, hence, to belie, to slander. And stock. To deprive of a stock, to remove the stock from, to loose from that which fixes, or holds fast. Tap. To form an internal screw in anything, by means of a tool called a tap, as, to tap enough. Rabbit. To cut a rabbit in, to furnish with a rabbit. Lot. To distribute by lot. Interline. To write or insert between lines already written or printed, as for correction or addition. To write or print something between the lines of, as, to interline a page or a book. Spasm. A sudden, violent, and temporary effort or emotion, as, a spasm of repentance. Veneer. To overlay or plate with a thin layer of wood or other material for outer finish or decoration, as, to veneer a piece of furniture with mahogany, used also figuratively. Delineate. To delineate. Frost. To roughen or sharpen, as the nailheads or caulks of horseshoes, so as to fit them for frosty weather.
Vacillate.
To fluctuate in mind or opinion, to be unsteady or inconstant, to waver.
Bequeath.
To hand down, to transmit.
Incorporate.
To form into a legal body, or body politic, to constitute into a corporation recognized by law, with special functions, rights, duties and liabilities, as, to incorporate a bank, a railroad company, a city or town, etc.
Explorate.
To explore.
Brake.
An extended handle by means of which a number of men can unite in working a pump, as in a fire engine.
Compassionate.
To have compassion for, to pity, to commiserate, to sympathize with.
Rope.
To bind, fasten, or tie with a rope or cord, as, to rope a bale of goods.
Weld.
To press or beat into intimate and permanent union, as two pieces of iron when heated almost to fusion.
Vary.
To change the aspect of, to alter in form, appearance, substance, position, or the like, to make different by a partial change, to modify, as, to vary the properties, proportions, or nature of a thing, to vary a posture or an attitude, to vary one's dress or opinions.
Tartarize.
To cause to resemble the Tartars and their civilization, as by conquest.
Blow.
To spread by report, to publish, to disclose.
Invigor.
To invigorate.
Construct.
To put together the constituent parts of something, in their proper place and order. To build, to form, to make, as, to construct an edifice.
Garnish.
To warn by garnishment, to give notice to garnishee, to attach the fund or property sought to be secured by garnishment, to trustee.
Fecundate.
To render fruitful or prolific, to impregnate, as, in flowers the pollen fecundates the ovum through the stigma.
Embrown.
To make brown, to obscure, to darken, to tan, as, features imbrowned by exposure.
Stall.
To place in an office with the customary formalities, to install.
Reopose.
If you enjoyed this wordsmith on Autonomy House Education, please like, dislike, or subscribe if you'd like to see more. I appreciate your feedback and read every comment as this is a spare time hobby. Please be aware that implementing changes may be a gradual process. Autonomy channel contains updates and works in progress on all channels. Autonomy core channel contains general statistics and background information. Happy YouTube travels!